Kev G weather overview coming off 3 straight days of record tying or record smashing warmth in a lot of places. Central Park flirted with a record today. The daily high for the day was not quite there. The record was 78 back in 1938 on this very day in November 1938. But we certainly got the point. Even if you didn't get record highs, it certainly was well above normal for this time of year. It was the exact opposite way we started the month of October, which was quite cool. But now reality is setting in as we have a frontal passage and it's moving through at this hour. And it'll take some time, but over the next few hours, you're going to notice a sharp decrease in temperatures from where they were. And tomorrow, we're going to be 20 to 25 degrees cooler than we were today. I mean, that's just mind boggling for any time of year. But when we look at the temperatures as of this recording, you can still see that there's readings in and around the city are still in the mid 70s, but that is going to be short lived. Enjoy it while you can. If you're going out later and you're going to be out for an extended period of time, definitely don't be fooled by what it's doing now. Bring a jacket because the temperatures are going to come down pretty sharply. And I think tomorrow we're going to do no better than a mid 50s around here as we kind of settle in back into the fall pattern that we started with back there in late September into early October. And this will be with us for quite a while. I don't see any appreciable crazy warmth in the next 7 to 10 days. I think, if anything, it's going to be cooler than average on most days. But we'll get the odd day here or there where it pops up above 60, which would be above normal for this time of year. The other major scenario that we're looking at for this week in terms of the weather is the potential for heavy rain. And that heavy rain potential is going to be spurred on by what's developing in the northwest Bahamas right now in the form of Tropical Storm Nicole. Now, Nicole is located off the coast of Florida right now, and she's beginning to organize herself. It's going to take another day or two, but this could actually be a minimal hurricane for South Florida. And it's going to bring a tremendous amount of rain to areas in Florida that were affected so badly by Hurricane Ian. I mean, it's really the last thing they need. Now, for us, it's going to be high and dry. High pressure is going to be in control through Friday at least. I think by Friday afternoon, Friday night, though, that moisture associated with Nicole is going to be brought up the coast. And one of the reasons why is because a frontal zone moving in from the Midwest is going to tend to draw the remnant moisture up the coast. So I'm not really looking for any wind impacts here. I don't think it'll be a big wind machine when Tropical Storm or Hurricane Nicole makes its final approach as far as the remnants are concerned. I think it'll be non-tropical at that point because you can see it's going to be over land for quite a number of, even a couple of days. So that just implies right there that we're not really looking at anything tropical. I think the main action with this system is going to be heavy rain. And in some places, we actually do need it still. So developing rain by Friday afternoon, Friday night, and then you can see what the model tries to do. It lingers the system into a good part of Saturday. And if this is right, the region will be probably looking at a widespread 1 to 2, maybe even 3 inches of rain. Our winds could pick up for a time as the storm system goes by on Saturday night. Areas to the east of New York City might have to pay more attention to that than areas inland. But I think the main situation with Nicole, or the remnants of Nicole, is going to be the strong potential, that is, of heavy rain as it kind of teams up with this frontal boundary. And you see this a lot with tropical systems. They run over a frontal system, and then you get the rain to kind of move in, and it's heavy for a good while. So we could be looking at a significant rainfall. I think we will get it in one form or another, Friday night into Saturday afternoon. I think if you're looking for the better weekend today, it's probably going to be Sunday or even Saturday night. Now look at these temperatures for tomorrow. No better than 55 after we were flirting with 80 today. Then on Wednesday, not much better, but then we bump it back up around 65 on Thursday. A delightful looking day, plenty of sunshine. And then arriving clouds on Friday with highs generally in the mid 60s. And then for Saturday, I don't think we'll really see highs around 64 because there'll be too much cloud cover around. We'll have to see on that. But it's going to be a situation where I think rain develops Friday afternoon, Friday night, and then we're looking at pretty heavy rain from Friday night into at least early Saturday, maybe into mid-afternoon for especially New York City and points east. So a lot going on in the weather world, a lot of changeable weather. We've had record highs the last few days, and now we're going to step back into fall, and with it, the potential, the high likelihood, I would think at this point, of heavy rain for Friday night into Saturday.